You, welcome back to our channel. The video that you're about to see is taken from my live Friday night show, and I'll be chatting along to my wonderful sparklies. Wondered what I was going to say there. This week I'm going to be showing you some fabulous contemporary silver jewellery and some wonderful lab grown fancy coloured diamonds. Let's listen in. And it's Friday night. Woo! Happy Friday to you all. It's lovely to have your company on this beautiful Good Friday in April. Happy Easter to all. Hope you're having a lovely weekend. Has it been an early weekend for you? Who broke up yesterday and has been enjoying today? I know some of you have, so I hope you've been having a very good time. I'm here with a fabulous collection tonight of contemporary silver jewellery. I'm very excited. And two very special diamonds as well. I'm going to jump straight in and then let's catch up as we go along. So if you are watching along with me tonight, then do pop on, say hi. It's lovely to know that I have your company. And because I forgot last week, I'm going to say a very early hello to Leslie NC. Hello, Leslie. I hope you're having a lovely week. Happy Friday to you. Let's start then contemporary silver tonight with these fabulous earrings. Laura says, I'm here. Happy Friday, Laura. Lovely to have your company tonight. Gorgeous swirly earrings tonight. So that's how they look in. Now these are really nice and sculptural, really contemporary. They look quite big and chunky, but they're not heavy. They're very wearable. Georgina says, happy Good Friday, Sparklies. Happy Good Friday to Georgina. Lovely to have your company tonight. Laura says, oh, your hair is down. It's beautiful. Thank you. That's very lovely. I went to the hairdressers yesterday and they styled it for me. So I've been keeping my fingers crossed that I haven't got it. It hasn't rained too much. So I can keep it because I'm far too lazy to style it myself. I just pin it, as you know. Thank you. That's very lovely. Linda says, good evening, everyone. Good evening, Linda. Happy Friday. Lovely to have your company tonight. Happy Easter, says Lauren. Happy Easter to you. Very exciting. We're ready for the Easter bunny, aren't we? Ready for some chocolate on Sunday. And I hope that if you are celebrating Easter and you've been going through Lent, then that's all gone well for you as well. There we are. So gorgeous sculptural earrings there. That was £45, that one. Happy Sparkly Friday to Sarah. Happy Friday. Lovely to have your company. And then next, let's move on to our gorgeous bubbles pendant. Very fab texture, this one. Nice and shiny. It's a nice statement piece, but very flat, so not too bulky. Georgina says, I've just eaten a cream egg. Oh, lovely. Oh, now we all want cream eggs, don't we? Oh, that sounds nice. Getting in the spirit. I like it. Happy Easter, says Pauline. Happy Easter to you, Pauline. It's lovely to have your company tonight. Now, I will say as well, I should mention, I'm at the shop tonight. I'm at Adorn, as you can see. It is Bank Holiday Friday, so although we're quite early, it's only 7 o'clock, we might hear people coming and going past the window. So I do apologise for any language. So if you are watching with little ones, just a caution. Normally, we're absolutely fine, but I don't want anyone to kind of get caught out. Not language from me, I hasten to add. Language from, passers-by, but it's all good. It's everybody's very happy mood, but I just thought I'd mention that. The Royal Oak's reopened today. Oh, we've been so excited. Honestly, we popped in earlier. Mum and Dad came and bought us a drink, which was very lovely. And we went in, and it was standing room only, which was really lovely to see. Patrick and Meg, who've taken on the pub, are lovely, lovely people. So we really hope they'll do well, and they definitely will do well from us. So if you are coming to visit, then come and see us. We might have to nip in for a cheeky drink, might we? That's how this one looks on. Absolutely gorgeous. Pendant is £65, this one. It's a new collection that Mr. Sparkle's put together. So I'm price checking everything as it's going, because I've briefly seen it. It's kind of come and been displayed, and I haven't done anything at all. So that's how that one sits. We'll leave that one on for a minute because, of course, I've got matching earrings. Angela says, hi, loving your hair, Laura Jo. Thank you, Angela. It's very kind. Thank you very much. Bit of a change up tonight. take a screenshot because it won't last long. These are the small earrings, £45 the small earrings. Now they're a very fixed drop. There we go. So not too dangly, but they're a nice size. Pauline says, hair's looking lovely. Thank you, Pauline. That's very kind. Thank you. So they're a nice little drop there. And then, so those ones are at £45. And if we want to go a bit bigger, then we can go a little bit bigger with these. These ones are a fixed drop as well. And these are at £65 as well. Let's just see. So we can put those in there so you can see the drop. Hair looking nice, says Pauline. Thank you, Pauline. That's very kind. Thank you. There, so a nice size, those ones. So if you did want to go a little bit bigger, then you could. They're both a direct match for the pendant, so either will work, but they both look gorgeous. I'm not sure which I prefer, actually. Normally I'd go straight for the bigger statement earrings, but I really like the size of the little ones as well. They're quite a nice... Oh, you Wally, I've taken them off. I've actually prepared, so I had both ready, so I could show them side by side. There we go. Let's show you there. There. Angela says, I know the feeling. Mine gets on my nerves when it's loose. It's nearly down to your waist. Yes, yours is super long though, Angela. I can see that. I think you can sit on yours, can't you? It's really long. Pauline says, love those earrings. Thank you, Pauline. They're gorgeous in both sizes, aren't they? Laura says, same. Yeah, have you got long hair as well, Laura? Yeah, it's, I think it's nice to have your hair down, isn't it? It's not all that practical. I used to wear mine many moons ago before I had Adorn and I was kind of in a stricter uniform. I used to have my hair in a ponytail and I used to pull it back, and honestly the amount of tension that must have been in my face at the time, really. So now I pin. So there's no tension at all. I use a million hairpins, as Mr. Sparkles will attest, because you can find them everywhere in our house. Yeah, so I do that and it takes the tension out of it. Thoroughly recommend. Ricky says, I didn't recognise you. Wow. Oh, that's very lovely. Thank you. Angela says, have to be careful when having a tinkle. I can imagine that you would. I can. Long hair problems there. I'd not even thought of that. Good grief. Laura says, 3 kids and housework on the go all the time. I have a mum bun all the time. I bet you rock it. I can see that you rock it. I bet you do. I bet that looks fabulous. Mum bun. I love it. So £45 the small, £65 the larger ones there. And then I thought I'd show you a little bit of texture. We've got some gorgeous textured hoops here. So let me show you those. These are very fabulous. Laura says, oh, you'll have to do a hair tutorial. I hate the tension. Oh, honestly, my hair tutorial is just grab whichever bits you can and pin them. That's I can certainly do one, but yeah, that's my basic thing. It's easier when your hair's got texture. So my hair is naturally curly. Catherine, my hairdresser's blow dried it straight for me yesterday, and that's why it's straight and it's down. But normally, because I've got curly hair, it's easier for me to sort of grab bits and pin them. These are the half, well, they're not a half hoop. I've been saying that they are, but they're a 3/4 hoop. And then they've got the bands around the front and the hammered part of the 3/4 hoop there. And they just kind of sit and they look like a full hoop when they're in your ear. So they sit really nicely, beautifully. These are a fabulous, the whole collection actually is very fabulous kind of, it sounds a little bit unfair to the collection to call it grab and go, but it's what there's some of those pieces that will go with anything. So if you're running late and you think, I just want jewellery to finish off, this is my entire life, by the way, always sort of running out the door. I'm the person that sends, yeah, they'll be there in 15. I'm in the bath. It's a lie. It's not true. If you ever get that text from me, fib, complete fib. Traffic's really bad with a blow drying my hair. Not true. So it's great if it's an outfit that you want, that you just want to finish off and you want to do that quickly because you know that anything in this collection will go. Ricky says, who is your hairdresser? They're called K&A Hair Design. They're in the Shambles. They're just around the corner from me in the Shambles. So if you stand outside of Adorn and walk down to our A board by the Royal Oak, and then take a whichever way that is. Well, it's the other way because I'm on the screen. It's that way. Yeah, and you'll find them there. Yeah, Catherine and Natalie, and they're fab. They're really lovely, very, very friendly. They did my colour for me last time, and they've just done a little bit to get rid of my what Catherine calls the glisten, so the greys. Yeah, and then they styled it for me. They are brilliant. They're really very, very friendly, very lovely. You'll probably see them when they come into Adorn because they both absolutely love jewellery and they're very bad influencers. So they come and have a look at the new collections. These are the hammered hoops, then £65. Laura's laughing at that. They're really nice hoops, says Laura. They are gorgeous, aren't they? Linda says they're gorgeous. Thank you, Laura. Thank you, Linda and Laura. Wendy says, really late. Sorry, Wendy, you're not. It's just that I'm on time. That's why it feels that way. Don't worry. Don't worry. Welcome. It's lovely to have you here. Your hair looks lovely, Laura. Sorry, I've lost track of days, says Wendy. Oh, don't worry. We all have. I read something today that the whole of Easter weekend, you think Thursday is Friday, you think Friday is either Thursday or Saturday, you think Sunday could be any day, you think Monday, we're just all completely thrown, so I get that. Are you still in Prague? And did you have a good time? If you are, where are we? Thank you very much as well, Wendy. That's very kind. Laura says, my WhatsApp messages thing, sorry I'm late, I got lost on the path of life. I love that. That's amazing. I'm stealing that. I am stealing that. That's brilliant. Ricky says, my fiance's cousin is Hair by Claire on Saltergate. Oh, lovely. That's amazing. Yeah, it's that's not too far from us either, is it, up on Saltergate? Gorgeous. Nicola says, I love your hair like that. Thank you, Nicola. That's very kind. Thank you very much. It's flowing free today for the bank holiday, doing what it wants. Well, it's not doing what it wants to do. That's a fib. If it was, it'd be out here. Thank you. That's really kind. So that's how they sit. Wendy says, got back last Saturday from Prague. Oh, lovely. Did you have a good time? It looked gorgeous in the photos you put in Sparkle Pics. It looked like you had a really good time. Angela says, need to remember the days. I'm seeing Torval and Dean on Sunday. Angela, that's so exciting. That's amazing. And I love the way that you casually drop that in because it sounds like they're coming round for tea. I'm seeing Torval and Dean on Sunday. They're just popping round. That's going to be amazing, isn't it? It's their farewell tour, isn't it? Is that in Sheffield? That's going to be a really good night. Wendy said it was good. Thank you. Oh, good. I'm glad you had a good time. That's amazing. Hammered little droplets. These remind me very much of a pair that my mum used to have when we were growing up. Although I think hers were plain. She'll probably tell me in a minute. She's kind of wore them as very boho chic. So these nice drops, gorgeous bangles. Oh, amazing. And they remind me very much of those. So I love them for that reason. Linda says, you're very lucky, Angela. Lucky you. And Laura's telling me where the quote is from. Naruto said by Kakashi. Yes? You have to tell me about that pronunciation. So gorgeous little drops. These are very, very wearable. They're £45, the hammered silver drops, and I just adore them. Now, my cheeky tip with the hammered drops, we put all of our drops in with little rubber backs. So we put them on so you can put them on and wear them with scarves or something like that if you want to. But my top tip is to borrow a stud from one of your earrings. I've just realised I haven't got earrings in. Oh, that's annoying, isn't it? It's very unusual for me. I wondered why these were sitting so nicely on my ear. Laura says, yes, perfect. You know why? It's because I had a disco nap. when we went home, we finished it. It sounds like I've had the most decadent week. I've had my hair done. We finished early. We went to the pub. I have had a decadent week. There's no denying it. Yeah, so we went for a drink at the Oak because it would be rude not to, because they're our neighbours. We had to support them. So we did that, and then we took the Cairns home. So they're at home now. And I had a nice cup of chai. It was very lovely, very relaxing. And I thought, I'm going to have a cheeky nap now. So I had 20 minutes, but I had to take off. I'm just wondering what else I've taken off. Yeah, I've taken my big ring off as well, look. Big ring and earrings. I'm undressed. Dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Crikey. Just checking as I'm saying that I've not come out without my dress on. It's here. It's fine. Don't worry. I mean, you couldn't tell anyway, could you? You could only see my jacket, but I promise you, I have got dressed. But it's a close run thing. There we go. Do you know, I thought, Linda says, oh my, they're so great. Love them. Thank you, Linda. They're gorgeous, aren't they, these ones? I thought I was doing well tonight because I sat down. I managed to do a couple of little admin pieces before the show, and that's just unheard of, and that's why. It's because I'm not dressed. There. Gorgeous droplet pendant to match. And somebody's going to take that out of context one day, aren't they? And just have my live where I say, I'm not dressed. £50 the pendant. Gorgeous chain. Now, I can put this on a dotty for you, should you prefer. I've actually put her on one of our plain curbs because she just sits beautifully. Laura says, I left the house with my slippers on today, so don't worry. It's not just me then. Good, that's comforting. That is comforting. We're all the same. Somebody was telling me this week that lion's mane mushroom is good for memory. So it sounds like a joke. I was going to say, if I remember, I'll get some and report back. But seriously, if I do, so it's supposed to be good. So I'll let you know. I'll let you know if that works. I'll have a little try of that. Linda says, look at you. I do. I am feeling very lucky this week, actually. I've had a lovely week. I've been busy in church with Holy Week. It's your busiest time of the year, isn't it, in church at this time of year? Absolutely wonderful, the lead up to Easter, isn't it? Really, it was lovely. You're playing hooky tonight. We won't tell anyone. Don't worry. Your secret is safe with us. And it's got to be, it's Friday night, isn't it? You've got to be here. Wouldn't be the show without you, Linda. There. That's how that one sits. So just a little bit longer. A nice little droplet. You could layer, so if you wanted something here, then you could layer that up should you want to, but it doesn't need to. Just looks really nice on her own. I'm wearing my locket that the Cairns bought me for Mother's Day, so that's what you can see there. But she looks just wonderful, wonderful on her own. Andrew says, I regularly get dressed for the day and nearly forgot to put my knickers on. Well, there you go. I mean, who needs them? It saves on washing, right? Yeah. So there, it's all of us. It is all of us. Linda says, of course, Sparkle Friday. Oh, that's so lovely. Thank you. So pendant then £50, earrings £45. Let me show you the earrings again, and we'll show them as a suite. Pauline says, I remember a day that I went to work in odd shoes. It had to be a consultant who commented. Oh, crikey. Did you style it out? Did you say, of course, yeah, this is the look. Why are you not wearing odd shoes? Or did you confess? That would be a good one for Jewellery Confessions, wouldn't it? Hey, I had a thought. If you were watching last week, good afternoon, good evening to Stephanie. Happy Easter. Lovely to have your company tonight. We're just talking about things that we forget, Stephanie. So everything really is on the list for me at the moment, including what I was about to say. No, yes, I remember. We were talking last week about confessions, weren't we? Jewellery confessions. So maybe we should have a theme of the week. And the way that I was going to do that is I thought we could leave a little voice note on Instagram. So give me a little, kind of like a little show of hands with your emojis, or a little eye if you haven't got emojis, if you're on Instagram, because this would work on Instagram. So if we wanted to do confessions, what you would do is I would put the heading of the confession up of the week. So what have we forgotten this week? What's the best thing I've bought this week? That kind of thing. And you go and leave me a voice note, and then I would play the voice notes in a little short YouTube show. So tell me if that's something that you'd like to do, and also tell me if you're on Instagram, because that's how it would work. Angela says, I think I get distracted due to having to change my stoma wear. Yeah, definitely. I can see that. Most definitely. It's a very, very good reason because it's very important. I do not have such an important reason. I am just generally a butterfly. It used to be the nickname that my boss gave me when I worked years and years ago. He used to call me the butterfly because I used to start something and then go, oh, I just need to do, oh, that's quite sparkly. Just butterfly from one thing to another. Mr. Sparkles keeps threatening to revive that nickname. He's looking at me now. Not changed. I have not changed. Ricky says, I would have said, I have another pair at home. Clever. I like it, Ricky. That would have been Ricky's response to Pauline's consultant. Ricky's not on Instagram. Okay, we might have to, I might be able to do it on Messenger. I think we can leave voice notes on Messenger as well. So we might be able to include that as well. Stephanie says, hair looks beautiful down. Thank you, Stephanie. That's very lovely. Thank you. Linda's not on Instagram. Okay. It might have to be a Messenger then, because you can leave voice notes. I can do both, so we can do Messenger and Instagram for that. Laura says that sounds so funny, and I'd be up for that. Fantastic, I love it. Angela's not on Insta either. Okay, we'll do Messenger then as well as Insta, and then because we can leave voice notes on Messenger as well. I'll do a little kind of explainer video. And then we'll do that. That sounds like it's going to be quite good fun. Georgina says, I'm certainly a butterfly. That's where I get it from. That must be it. Nicola says, I'm on Instagram. Happy to help. Fantastic. Love it. Thank you, Nicola. We've got Quinzel's Melts on Instagram as well, who I think would be very fantastic. If you're not following them, by the way, do pop over and give them a follow. Amazing wax. It's not a hashtag spawn. Nicola's just lovely, and her wax melts are lovely as well. Becky says, I'm on Instagram, not sure how I would do the voice note. Don't worry, I had to do it the other day. Mr. Sparkles said, are you talking to yourself? Which is not an irregular occurrence, I've got to be honest. And I said, yeah, I'm just, because I was saying, this is how I do a voice note on Instagram, into a voice note on Instagram to see if it works. So I'll do a tutorial on that as well, don't worry. Don't worry, we'll be fine. We'll work through it. Ricky says, I bought a butterfly. You did buy a butterfly. Oh, it looks gorgeous. Your pick in Sparkle Picks looks amazing. It looks absolutely beautiful on. Gorgeous. You were the first person to have a piece from that collection. It was very fabulous, wasn't it? Gorgeous. So they're the hammered pieces. I've got some bracelets to show you now. A very, very slender bracelet is the first one in. Kind of a nice rope bracelet. This one's at £35. They're a fairly standard length, so they're about 7.5 inches. And then some of these bracelets you've seen before, so I'm going to whiz through. But as always, if you want more details on any of them, you can message me and find those. These are gradually appearing online, but you know, with all the getting my hair done and going to the pub, they've not been going online as quickly as I thought. Nicholas says, thank you. Oh, you've tagged. That's brilliant. Quinzel's Melts. There you go. If you go and click on that, if you want to give Nicola a follow, then if you click on the Quinzel's Melts, you'll be able to go through to that page. Linda says, Ricky's butterfly looked wonderful. Gorgeous. It did, didn't it? Absolutely beautiful. £65 this one then, and a really nice flat one. Really nice and comfy to wear. Again, a classic, because that's going to go with everything. And then the Cuban. I know a couple of you have added the Cuban link to your collection, and it is gorgeous. T-bar fastening on that one, which is popular. Little bit longer, about 7 3/4, that one. So that's very wonderful. Gorgeous. £75. Now that one is online, so that is on our website. You'll be able to see more photographs of that over there. The heavier one is also online as well. This is kind of fancy curb. That's very gorgeous. A little bit heavier. Nice weight to this one. And this one's £125. Gorgeous. And then we've got the necklace to go with the Cuban link bracelet. This is the necklace. It's very fab. Again, very wearable. Let's just take the pair off. And then I will put this one on and I will show you. I do adore this collection, Contemporary Silver. It's possibly One of our most popular collections. It's just universally adored, and I can see why. And I love it, even though my style is very vintage. So this one, it's got the T-bar clasp at the top there, and then the little T-bar drop. These drops, do you remember I told you last year that these were popular? These have gone wild this year because Taylor Swift wears one. So everybody's wanted these this year. There, that's how that one sits. I've brought it up a little so you can see it. It sits at 20 inches, so it sits there. Oh, you can still see it. There we go. So again, you could layer that if you wanted to, but you don't need to. She looks just fabulous on her own. Ricky says the T-bar would fall off me. I have very little hands. Yes, I think you're probably about between 7 and 7.5. I think the T-bar, the Cuban link would be a little bit big because she's about 7 3/4 there or thereabouts. Laura says, what's contemporary silver? Sorry, I should have qualified. Yeah, just the contemporary style. So really modern, kind of new design, very fresh, very contemporary, very now, as opposed to the kind of vintage pieces that we sometimes go for. Linda says, love T-bar clasps. Me too. They're so easy, aren't they, to put on and off? They're great. I'm bringing in some more T-bars now, and I'll be able to put T-bars on different things. There'll be a little bit of an extra charge if you want your chain changing to a T-bar, because they've got quite a bit of weight to them, the T-bars and the silver, but I'll be able to do that on most of our pieces soon. If they'll take a T-bar, I'll be able to swap it and put it on. So if you prefer that to the kind of lobster claw, then just let me know and we can do that. Pauline says, Stephanie says, how much were the earrings? These ones are £45. Laura says, oh, I see, I'm an oldie at heart. Me too. Yeah, we're very much vintage girlies, aren't we? Definitely. Yes, you're like me. Catherine says, late to the live and I've not been to the pub. Catherine, where have you been? We've been talking about you. Please scroll up and look at all these compliments that I've had for my hair. Thank you. Catherine has joined the live. Thank you very much. And you've not been to the pub. We need to go. Definitely. It was honestly standing room only tonight. It was great to see. Really lovely. Really lovely. Ricky says you're 6.5. Okay, yes. Yeah, we do occasionally get the shorter bracelets in at 6.5. I think Pauline's about a 6.5 to a 7 as well, aren't you? Just that slightly smaller wrist. Normally we get the bangles in that size. £45 though, Stephanie. If it was those ones. And then I've got this gorgeous bracelet. Look at this. The weight on this is just lovely, lovely, lovely. Tara says, oh, look at you with your hair down. Very pretty. Thank you. Oh, that's very lovely. Thank you very much. Catherine, see? There you go. That's praise for Catherine, that is. Linda says, do change bracelets to T-bars. Must come in and show you. Come in and show me. Some of them I can. Yeah, if I can, I certainly will. Absolutely. Just about getting the right size of T-bar for a bracelet. But yeah, that should be absolutely fine. Tara says, sorry, I'm late too. Don't worry, Tara. I was on time tonight, so everybody felt as though they were late. I'm glad you're here. It's lovely to have you. Happy Friday. Stephanie says, could I have those, please? Yes, you can. Thank you, Stephanie. These are current, the pairs, so I will be able to get some more. So if anybody else was considering them, then there we go. I'm just going to write it down because of the aforementioned forgetting things. Stephanie. So they are yours. Thank you. Thank you very much. Gorgeous, very contemporary. Angela says, I tried that bracelet on. It is gorgeous, isn't it? It's fab, isn't it? Absolutely wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Love the weight of it. Love how it fastens. Love the texture. Love everything about it. Again, it's just slightly, so I would say probably, I think actually, you know, because of the links, I think it is probably about 7.5. It just feels a bit bigger. Dawn says, my husband bought me one similar at Christmas with an emerald. Very nice. Oh, lovely. I love emeralds. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So this one's £185, 185. And I have the necklace to match. The necklace, because we bought this a little while ago, is at such an amazing price The necklace is at £350. And we were talking about this the other day. I'm just seeing what else I'm wearing before I put this on. No, I'm all right. I've forgotten because we've been chatting. Yeah, we were talking about this the other day, and we said if we bought it now, we think it would be closer to sort of the £500 mark. This one, Mr. Sparkles is just looking to concur. This one, yeah, gorgeous, isn't it? So really, I love the feeling of this one on. Pauline says, have to leave now. Oh, we'll miss you. Bye, Pauline. Thanks for a lovely show and have a happy weekend. Thank you. You too. Oh, happy Easter. It's been lovely to have you with us tonight. I'll just adjust that one slightly. So that fits there. There. Gorgeous. Again, really throw on. It's got a nice weight to it. It's not heavy, not heavy. But you can feel that you're wearing it, which I love. I do like a nice piece like that. Linda says, wow, thank you, Linda. It's gorgeous, isn't it? So really nice hammered texture, and this will just go with anything and everything, which I just love. I absolutely adore that piece. Gorgeous. Now, I'm really excited to show you our diamonds as well tonight. 2 new ones. So we've got a new blue diamond. A new blue oval diamond, which I just adore. On platinum, a really nice vivid blue. 1,745, 1,745. She's just over a carat. She's only about a carat and 1, something like that. But she looks, we were just talking about this just before we came live, and I think she looks bigger than a carat. Mr. Sparkles thinks about a carat and a half she looks, because she's oval. And oval has that gorgeous shape to it, doesn't it? Symbolising eternity. Nicholas is a statement piece. The necklace is, yeah, she certainly is. She looks gorgeous, doesn't she? Love her. Fabulous. So this one is a size O. O for, oh my goodness, isn't she beautiful? But we can create these in lots of different sizes for you. So you can come in and have that measured, have your finger measured, and we can create one just for you. Gorgeous tapered band, really simple, so all the attention is on the diamond, and we can create this in a yellow gold as well if you prefer, which is just gorgeous. And then Laura says, so pretty. Thank you, Laura. She's gorgeous, isn't she, this one? And then I was really excited to have this one arrive. So this is one that we commissioned a short while ago. I'm not sure that she's going to show up as much on screen as I'd like her to, but she's pink. These are both lab grown, I should say. This one's a pink fancy lab grown diamond. She's gorgeous, round, brilliant. We've set her on yellow gold, but I can create this in white gold or platinum for you. If you're thinking of white gold or platinum at the moment, I would say to go for platinum. The platinum price is really good at the moment still. And she's just absolutely beautiful. Let me just pop this on so I can show you. She's a size M, M for marvellous, and that's how she sits on the finger. So she's got a gorgeous gallery. She's not too high set, but that light is going to stream in there and just look absolutely wonderful. I just love that. Linda says she looks lilac. Oh, wonderful. I love that. Beautiful, says Linda. She is just over a carat again, about a carat and 1, a carat and 3, something like that. Gorgeous. Laura says, oh, that's pretty, thank you. She's just sensational, isn't she? Stephanie says, beautiful, thank you. She's just gorgeous, isn't she? This one is £1,845, 1845. Laura says, the pink goes with the gold. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad that you like it. We were having a chat about it, and we decided that they would go really well. It would be a nice blush colour against the gold, which it is. It's come out just beautifully. Absolutely gorgeous. So these will be there at Adorn now, so they will be online as soon as I stop going to the pub. Make it sound like I'm there all the time. I must tell you, I was on the orange juice because I was very aware that we had the live show tonight. So and nobody wants a rambling show more than usual, do we? So it was purely orange juice today. So they will be online soon, but they're at Adorn now. So if you do want to come and see them, then you can come and try them on, come and have a play. You know as well that you're always most welcome to come and have a play. You're never under any obligation to buy anything from us. You can come and have a browse. We love it when you do that. It's amazing. And that is our show tonight. I hope you had a good time. Linda says I'm on the G&T. Oh, I'm on the blackcurrant. I'm on the strong stuff. Look. Scott says Royal Oak. Yes, been to the Royal Oak. Open today. We're very excited. Open at lunchtime. It's still going strong now, which sounds fantastic. It's really nice. Nice. We've got a nice, I've mentioned before probably on the show that we've got a really nice community in the Shambles, and they've kind of put the heart back into it. Laura says, we all love to ramble, lol. Oh, good. I'm glad it's not just me. That's good. A ramble in the Shambles. Could have been an alternative name for the shop, couldn't it? Definitely. So I hope you all have had a good time. And Laura says, oh, I wish I could pop over to the shop. Oh, me too. One day. Definitely one day, yeah, you'll make it. It'll be so lovely. That'd be fab. We'll just have to keep doing Vicarious. We'll go to the pub vicariously, don't worry. Linda says, doing flowers in church tomorrow. Oh, lovely. You work very hard. Must make time to visit, says Linda. You must, yeah, come and see us if you have time. Street party, says Linda. Very good idea. Not too bad idea. Happy Easter. Says, it's just disappeared. Says Ricky. Thank you, Ricky. Happy Easter. Fiona says your hair looks lovely. Thank you, Fiona. That's very lovely. Thank you. Stephanie's on the G&T as well. Fantastic. Catherine says thank you. Have a lovely weekend, everyone, and happy Easter. Thank you, Catherine. We are open tomorrow. That's Saturday from 10 until 5. And then we're back on Monday, Bank Holiday Monday. We're here from 10 until 3. So slightly reduced hours on Bank Holiday Monday. And then we're back to our usual opening hours, Thursday, Friday, Saturday from 10 until 5. Laura says, have the best Easter holiday. Yes, I will one day. Oh, amazing. That's so lovely. And Linda says, happy Easter to all. Happy Easter. I'm wishing you all a very, very happy Easter. Thank you for joining me tonight on our Friday Night Live. I have such a good time. I'll make a short video soon with our new jewellery confessions that will be going live over the next couple of weeks. I'm sure we'll have very good fun with that. Have a wonderful weekend, whatever you're planning to do. I hope it's wonderful for you. And remember, until next we meet, say it with me, eat, Easter eggs, sleep, sparkle, repeat, and I'll see you soon. Bye.